Hello everyone, welcome back to Dorfromantik. Thank you for joining me in yet another episode here. We are starting off today with a fairly simple tile with some forest on it. I feel like we should be able to find a spot for this. Hopefully something a bit better than a 3 out of 3, but we'll see what we can find here. It's been a day or two since I played last, so I might have had a good idea for this tile, but it is certainly forgotten now. I mean, if we're doing a 3 out of 3, then certainly this would be the better spot, right? To try and close off, or to continue to close off this this forest. That is certainly also an option, but not as interesting. Let's see what else we can find here. Doesn't look like there's anything better. I was really, I was looking a bit quickly here to see if there was anything in the middle that would make sense, because we already have the 3 out of 3 position that we are after, and that's what we're gonna go ahead and grab. There we go, one step closer to closing the forest. We're still looking for this this tile right here, which is definitely going to be the biggest challenge, I feel. We also have the one around the village, of course. Okay, what do we say here? Ooh, we actually start off by completing a quest quite early on here. That's not too bad. We can plunk you up here. Nice. Very nice. Okay, lots of forest. Teeny tiny little house. What can we do with that? We have a lot of forest and housing up here, but nothing quite for this configuration. No, it doesn't look like it. Maybe something up here though. Forest is still open there. Let's remember that. It's unfortunately not a good spot for you. Oh, I gotta tell you, last what is it, week 2 maybe? I started Blasphemous a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if you know about the game. Like I think it's I think it's called a Metroidvania platformer kind of open world kind of thing. It's it was originally intended for the channel, actually, but with so many games out there intended for the channel, it just became difficult to keep so many games in the backlog. So I actually decided to go ahead and give that one a try. And let me tell you, that is an awesome game. If you like that kind of game, that is definitely one worth checking out. Doesn't seem like we have too many good options for this this tile, actually. I have a couple of spots here. I probably like this one better just because it doesn't close off as many tiles yet. So let's go ahead and grab this one. We'll still get a perfect tile, and that is a simple tile here, and we probably will put that right here. I saw it as we were looking around for the forest tile. That is 4 out of 4. It will yield us a perfect tile. I don't think we have anywhere else where this is gonna be better. No, don't think so. What here in these pockets we have here? No, doesn't look like it. That's absolutely fine. I'm more than happy with the spot down there. Let's just grab that one. Railway, you say? Can we do something interesting with that? We will probably be creating a lot of pockets down here with the railway, the way we are trying to do it right now. We are trying something new. It might not necessarily be a great idea, but we are trying something new. Sure. Why not? Okay, we could place you there. That's not gonna yield us a perfect tile yet, but it will add to, what is it, 4 quests now? 3? 3? I thought it was 4. Did we complete one last time? I don't see. I don't even remember. Thought we had 4, but that's okay. Yeah, that's my problem with a game like this. It gets difficult for me to remember what's happening from episode to episode if I don't record them back to back. Since it's you know it sort of blends together. There's nothing unless something amazing happens. I mean, I'm sure I'll remember when we close the forest, right? But unless something amazing happens like that, then everything just sort of blends together at some point. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and grab this one. We're close to completing 2 missions up here. This one, we did complete a specific one up here. I remember. As I was about to say, we do have a specific one here that we need to keep in mind. Okay, so we have an ending coming up, which could be placed here. It could not be placed here. The field is gonna be up against it, but it could still not be placed here if I do this. Okay, I could place it here, continue this one off here, or actually just continue this one down here. That's no problem at all. Yeah, something like that. Then we can, I mean, we have plenty of options with this one. I don't think it matters too much. We have plenty of ways to take the railroad, so let's yeah, let's close off this one. Okay, that was a lot of tiles that did not yield us any perfects, but there was also a lot of railway tiles. I'm not like incredibly sad about that. We do have a bit of fields here. Unfortunately, if this had been exactly the other way around, that would have been a nice tile all right there. But it isn't. Actually, I don't think we need to look around. Let's grab that one. Glad to get some perfects back. I guess I can't complain too much about that tile after all. Right. We were actually working on our disconnected river network down here. If I could find the words. Let's see what we have around though for this one. Let's see what we have around. You might find the spot for this. It's a simple tile though, so I could easily just be right here. I mean, there's since this is ocean, there's no like real benefit of adding it to. It's only 3 out of 6. No real benefit of adding it to the disconnected river system down there. You might as well take advantage of whatever else is on the tile, if we can. What about here, though? Oh, there's a house on you. Okay. Well, we have that kind of tile coming up, but there's fields next to it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We could place this one here, but I'm not a fan of creating 2 pockets there. I think we've had that option before. Oh, could be over here as well. Yeah, you know what, I like that. You, however, should probably go down here. Could also connect you up, but there's no reason to, so let's hook you up. Let's continue with the fields. This might go over to our fields. Could do something like this as well, but it doesn't yield us anything, so there's no real incentive to do that. The incentive down here was once first we did get a perfect, and we kept the ocean close to our existing network, so we can easily add it if we get a quest. Yeah, this could be something we place here. It will yield us a perfect tile. Don't necessarily think there's any better spot for it. We really don't have too many places that fits a lot of fields, to be honest. Even though it looks like we have fields all over the place. That's probably that might actually be the problem, that we have fields all over the place. They're not other than our big one. They're not super they're not in one space, is what I'm trying to say. Or it might be exactly the same thing as everyone else. It's just easier to spot them, and I think honestly that's probably it. Let's grab that one. And ooh, do we have the tile coming up? No, unfortunately not, because we need this to be grasslands. That's a shame. Okay, but that is not the tile we have on hand. So let's focus on that one, shall we? Unfortunately, we keep not getting just the 2 fields. We keep getting it with something else for our spot down here, but I'm still holding out hope that we'll find it at some point. Honestly, even if I didn't have any other spot, I wouldn't place it here again, because it's gonna affect future tiles. Okay. Is this gonna be a case where we are going to be utilizing just the 3 grasslands? And that might be the case. We could do something like that up here. Could also utilize it here. At least use the house. We keep the fields sort of close-ish to our big field. It's not too bad. Yeah, let's do that. It seems like it's one of those tiles. Let's grab that. And you already know that unfortunately you do not go there. So let's see what else we can do with you. Let's check our forest area first of all, because we do have... We could put you there. No perfect tile yet, but it is a spot for it. No, over here you need... Yeah, you need grasslands, unfortunately. Otherwise that was the spot for it. What about you, actually? No, that's only 3 out of 6. See what else we have here. No, actually... so close, so close. But we need grasslands, we need grasslands. So very close. Okay, this is not a super helpful tile. Did we even have anywhere that would yield us a perfect tile? I don't think we found anywhere. Could place it here. It's not a great spot at all, but... What about something down here? No, it doesn't really line up with anything. What about here? No. No, we're getting desperate when we're looking down here, right? Okay. Okay, you know what? That's gonna be somewhere over here. We could go here for 3 out of 3, or we could go up here to try and keep the fields out of it. I think I'm okay going down here. Yeah, no perfect yet, but that's okay. Okay, we have more forest though. And not exactly the kind of forest we're after, although this is not a super bad placement. Let's take a quick glance around just to see what else we can see here. Yeah, how would that actually look at you? Oh, that is actually close. If only the house and the forest here had been switched around, then I would have grabbed that. That is a shame. And unfortunately, it doesn't work here. No. Not even close. Do we have something over here? No. Too few houses, too much forest on our tile. What about you? Wow. It had we have the right elements on our tile to be a 5 out of 6 if they had been placed correctly, but they were unfortunately placed horribly for that. What about in here? Can we squeeze you in? No. Nope. Okay. Did we even find a 3 out of 6? I've developed a habit lately that I actually forget pretty quickly. If we find a spot for it. I think we did find a spot for it. Yeah, it was there. It honestly bothers me that I forget so often and have to waste time looking around again. Let's go ahead and grab this one. It's forest on forest. It does close it off here, so it's going to be difficult to get it out, but that's okay. Doesn't really change much. And now we have a completely blank tile. These are actually ones we don't have a great use for, but I mean we can easily create a little lake up here. We could even expand on this one. I think that's actually what we considered in in the past when we placed it there, that we could make it a larger lake than we initially had intended. Don't think we have too many places here that fits purely grasslands. We have over here as well, and it's sort of close to our river network, but not like not super close. So that is certainly an option if we want. Don't think we care that much about it. Now let's create a bit of a bigger lake. Do you want it to look like this or like this? Yeah, let's make it look like this. Gives us more options to expand it. Okay, house with railway. We have a couple of places. We have you that need an ending, but not this one. Didn't we have one more? Or did we put an a water station on it? We might have used a water station on something. I think... No, it wasn't here. I don't remember. It was... No, it was actually down here. Yeah, it was this one. It was this one. Okay. Well. You know what? For a railway tile to be 3 out of 3, and for it not to have anything other than grassland bordering that river, that might... That's probably a pretty good, pretty solid placement, to be honest. Yeah, I think I would definitely go with that, other than just closing a random end here, a random line. I know we have 2 railway quests, which is why I was checking around here, for instance, because if it had fit here, it would have been much better, but it does not, or here for that matter. Nope, I think I'm actually happy with this. Small little rail line, very small, but it's there. Another rail line, Jesus. Okay, game. If only you had been the other way around, you would have fit quite nicely there. Honestly, that sucks. Teeny tiny bit. Okay. Well, now we definitely have to end one of these random lines. Fortunately, there's no forest on this tile here. Otherwise, this would have been awesome placement. Could not be there. No. Don't think we have any other open water stations. This is not a good placement at all, so we're gonna say thank you for the opportunity, but no thank you. Yeah, don't think we have many options with this one. What do we want to close off though? I think this is our only option really. We don't want to close this one off. We want the option to go out here. We can't place it here. It borders something that is not matching. Cannot place it here. Cannot place it here. This is our only option. And hooray, more grasslands. Okay, well at least we have spots for it. It could also be down here. But let's just continue up here. It doesn't really matter too much with this tile. Unless I missed somewhere, you know, wow, it would have been great placement. We could place this here. I think, though, I want to get this one out in the open. So it's completely unhindered by anything else. We have even more grasslands. Jesus. Okay. A little lake over here. Next to the houses. Why not? Could also have a lake down here next to the river. It certainly is a very watery area, so that makes sense. Sure, why not? Okay. Do we even have anywhere for this tile? Sure, something like that. I don't think we have a 3 out of 3 for something like this. I mean, we have so many fields everywhere, but they are very scattered out. They're very scattered out. Yeah, I think gonna go ahead and grab this one. And we have some housing. Could be there for the perfect tile plus quests. We're close to completing 2 of them, but let's see if we can find something better. That's close, but obviously not close enough. We have the same elements coming up after this one. Oh, that is a shame. Actually, now that I look at it, the tile coming up, couldn't that be right here? No, unfortunately not. No. That was a shame. What about you? No, horrible, horrible. What about here? No. Even worse. Don't think so. It's worse actually, but it was not good enough in either case. Nope, still not for you. Okay. The upcoming tile could also be here with some housing closing off those fields. Could actually be here. No, still the house is on the wrong side. Darn. That would have been swell. If only that hadn't affected future tiles. Then that would have been great. No. Wow, so many spots with this one that is so close. What about you? No, again. Right composition, but oh, right elements, just not the right placement. Wow, I really hate to have such a tile to know that it was so close to being so good in so many spots, but having to settle for something that is so mediocre, like up here, for instance. But well, that's how it is. That's how it is. But it really does bother me. Okay. Bother or not, we're gonna go ahead and grab it. And just to confirm that this one does not go well here, right? Yeah, unfortunately not. That would have been awesome. And again, just to confirm, yeah. That would have been our 5 out of 6 if this house had been down here, but it is not. Yeah, it could be there. It's probably not too bad. No. No, no, no. Okay. What about you? No. You are not good either? No. What about you? No. No, we have a tile for right here coming up, which we're probably gonna go ahead and grab. Okay, well, that's not too bad. It's still a perfect tile, and you, it's just yeah. I think we're gonna go ahead and grab you. Couple of perfects. It doesn't look like we're gonna actually that we're gonna have a net gain of tiles this in this episode, but you know that's okay. We've had a lot of episodes where we actually haven't lost any tiles overall, so I think we're due for one. Probably more than one, to be honest. Let's continue down there. And we have a bit of housing here, which is probably going to be our last tile of the episode. So let's take a good look around. Let's take a good look around. obviously it fits fine right there, and that might be where we end up putting it down. With this placement though, this is actually the only place in our city at the moment where we have so many houses on the sides. So we need to keep that in mind. I don't think we have anywhere else where these houses are gonna come in handy. Not a better placement than at our actual village. So let's just go ahead and do that. And the question becomes if we want it next, our extra house next to fields or grasslands. I'm thinking grasslands. Let's go ahead and do that. We are only 5 houses away from completing this one and 10 for the one up here. This one is going to be a bit tricky. Need to keep in mind that we need to add the specific amount of houses there, so that could spell some trouble. Just have to see what the game throws at us. But for now, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and to see you for the next one. Until then, take care.